Hi, Bill here with Stamplistic. In this video I'm going to demonstrate a few techniques that you can use when applying gilding polish and glitter kiss to your projects. I'd also like to remind you that all the products that you see me demonstrating, all 31 colors of gilding polish, the 16 colors of glitter kiss, as well as the dies, are available at Stamplistic.com. What I'd like to demonstrate first is a layering technique. I'm frequently asked whether you can blend the gilding polishes, and it's pretty hard to do simply because they dry so fast. So instead of blending, we actually just layer the polishes one color on top of another to get a look like this. So let's take a piece of our 110-pound non-glossy cardstock, and the first color I'm going to use is the ocean teal. I'm going to pull up some ocean teal, and I'm going to color the entire card with the ocean teal. Now, I like to use a swirling technique to put this product on the card because I happen to like the dimension that it gives the card. And as you can see, we have some darker areas and some lighter areas, and that's a look that I like. If you don't like that look, you can put a second coat on when this is dry, and it's dry already, and you can get a very uniform color, and you don't get that dimension look, and it's those swirls that are on there. Now the next thing that we're going to put on, the next color we'll put on, will be pistachio green, and I'm just going to dab on some pistachio green. I'm going to try and do this in as random a fashion as I can. I don't want a lot of uniformity to it. So we now have two colors, and the last color I'm going to use is Indian pink. And so we'll dab on some Indian pink. And as soon as that's dry, we'll take a crumpled up paper towel and we'll very lightly buff the cardstock. It does two things. It does smooth out the colors a little bit, and it also flattens the page a little bit. So you now have a finished project that looks like this. Very shiny. And it's ready to be embossed. I also want to layer colors on a die cut, just like I did on the previous embossed figure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same technique. I'm going to start with my ocean teal, and I'm going to color my die cut with the ocean teal. Now, be a little careful, especially when you're using a die cut that's fragile. This one is pretty intricate and pretty fragile, so I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it as I'm coloring. I don't want to break any of these intricate and delicate pieces. But now we have it completely colored with the ocean teal. Let me turn this over so you can see what it looks like. You can see how beautiful that is. Okay? So that's the first step. If you remember on the previous piece of cardstock, the next color I used was the pistachio green. So I'm going to dab on some pistachio green. I'm not going to completely color. I'm just going to dab it on in some areas. So now we have a combination of ocean teal and pistachio green. And finally, I want to put on a little bit of the pink, the Indian pink. So I'll dab on some Indian pink. And I end up with a beautifully colored die cut, which is, again, our Victorian die cut that can be seen at stamplistic.com. Thanks for watching. Be back soon.